What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the #1 crypto classes. This is where we keep crypto simple. Today, another exciting video. Is Bitcoin getting ready to do something it has never done in history? If you're new here, join the movement, hit that subscribe button right now, and everybody, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you. It's great to see you. We're ready for another incredible video. First, this is from our Twitter feed. This is coming from @DanTheMan. Dan says, quote, "Take the classes and your next trades will pay for your investment. You will get rid of all that stress and emotion of all these little price moves." Very important to get rid of all that stress. If you're looking at your phone all day, this is not the thing you should be doing. This is coming from Tony. Tony calls it, quote, "By far the best educational investment I ever made was your classes, including college." You rock, Steve. Keep up the great work, Tony. Take full advantage of this opportunity. This is by far the best time in the market to learn, and right in front of you, you have the #1 crypto classes in the industry. Here's how to sign up. You're gonna sign up to this combo, our top seller, if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. And by the way, if you guys sign up right now, you're going to unlock the 5 powerful bonus classes. So take full advantage of this opportunity. Get rid of that stress. This is going to be a powerful video, guys. Here's the big picture, right? Bitcoin could be getting ready to do something it's never done in history, but let's talk about the history real quick. We've had incredible moves to the upside, followed by incredible moves to the downside. Some of them are shorter moves to the downside, some of them are longer moves to the downside. Some of them are little moves, some of them are big moves. Some of them are massive moves up, some of them are massive moves down. But we could be getting ready to do something we've never done in the history. This chart, by the way, is the BLX. This is 8 years of data, dating back to Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was in 2010, back when Bitcoin was at a nice premium price, okay? So we have gone through a lot of boom and bust cycles, but something could be coming in the charts that we've never done before, and we're going to dig into it in today's video. First, we need to start with the short term. We have to have a clear picture of what Bitcoin is doing in the short term. Then we're going to jump to the medium term and then the big picture, so it will all connect during this video. There's going to be a lot of learning as well. So the main thing to look at with what's happening today, right? We're at 3,560. You can see this blue line here is our main support, right? It's our main support. It's 3,005. And you can see how many daily candles, we're on the daily chart now, how many daily candles have touched this significant support and resistance level. This is holding us for the time being. If we break below it, we're not concerned. You're going to see that on the medium picture. But what we have forming right now in the price action is kind of a squeeze between the 50-day and our base, our foundation, our support. And you can see that the 50-day is moving down and our support is staying steady. There's going to be a move to one side or the other here in the short term. You'll be able to see it more clearly when we go into the medium term. What we have on the RSI is by far the most critical level of this entire bear market. So if we take maybe the past 8, 9, 10 months, this one level in the RSI on the daily chart has been the most critical by far, and it's 44.2, right? Just call it 44 for even numbers. But right now, we have just broken below it. It's not a huge concern. We're pretty neutral right now, right? But it is a point of concern to to keep the fact that are we holding that as resistance or support, because generally speaking it holds it for an extended period of time. It's not 1 day support, 1 day resistance. It's generally for a period of time support, period of time resistance. Okay, so right now we're indecisive. What you can see on the stochastics is we're trying to have a cross down, not confirmed yet. So the stochastics, again, will tell you the market moves before any other indicator. This is a really fast indicator, and right now we have potentially a cross to the downside, not confirmed yet, but nothing out of the ordinary on this daily chart. Okay, so in the short term, we want to hold 3.5, but I'm going to show you in the medium term, if we break that, we're still not concerned. So we're holding pretty neutral. You can see that we've had some consolidation period. But what is this move that could happen that's never happened in the history? In order to fully understand that, we have to understand the medium term. Oh, by the way, this is really incredible. Huge thank you to you, all of the people in our community here. We have created such an incredible community. We have 12 consecutive videos, over 30,000 views, and it's all thanks to you. From the bottom of my heart, this is really special. I don't know if anybody else has done this right now. I'm pretty sure of one person. I don't think this is normal, but even if it is, this is really special, and huge thank you to you. Now let's get into the medium term. Very important. So now we understand the short term, medium term, what's going on. This chart, incredibly powerful. We're going to touch on volume. We're going to touch on what is going on here, right? We held a base, right? We're going to compare, this is the 2018, we're going to compare it to the 2014 because they're identical, mirror images of each other. So we had our base here at 6,000. When all the humans were like, Steve, we're never going to break 6,000. You're crazy to think we're breaking 6,000. We covered the 3-day death cross. It was the biggest event of 2018. We fell from 6,000 to 3,000. Everybody was surprised, except everyone here in this community. We were well prepared for it. We controlled our emotions. We knew what we were expecting. And since we broke, we fell into this price channel. Okay, this price channel is pretty basic, right? We hit bottom and then we hit top. So far, this is a weekly chart. So these are not 4-hour candles. It's not, we're bouncing around so fast. That's not the case. Watch 2014, right? We broke from the 3-day death cross. We had our downfall. We formed our bottom in this price channel, top, bottom, top. Okay, this price channel in 2014 lasted 84 days, okay, bouncing around in this price channel. In today's chart, we have been bouncing around in this price channel for 42 days, all right? And keep that in mind, guys. We were bouncing around for 84 days in 2014, and so far just 42. What does that mean, Steve? Does that mean exactly 84 days we're going to exactly break through here? No. If you have that strategy, that's absurd. You should throw that strategy in the garbage. That's not how you compare charts. What I want you to see is the big picture. Like, hey, we still got some time. We had our bottom and top. We still need to bounce around in this price channel a little longer. Now, if we have already bottomed, which, by the way, is still a possibility, there's still some indications that say this is a possibility. If you meet somebody that says, oh, we've definitely bottomed or we definitely haven't, those people are full of crap. There's no way around it. There's not enough evidence yet in the chart to dictate either way. So if we are in fact bottomed, we're going to be in this price channel for about a year. Okay? So the price channel that we're in currently is very important. Should we get emotional if we bounce around here a little bit? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's the key to this. So look at this. If we have a candle close above 4,002, notice I said a candle, the body of the candle close above, then we can be a little bit excited. If we have the body of a candle close below 3,000, we could be a little bit nervous. Until then, we're emotionless. All right, take a deep breath. Those are the two levels. Above 4,002, below 3,000. A body of a candle, not a little wick. We don't care about that. But I see too many people saying, oh my God, Steve, Bitcoin has taken a dump. We're down $17. There's blood in the streets. What do we do? Pandemonium is breaking out on the 5-minute chart. Guys, take a breath. Remove your emotions. We made a pack in the last video, right? Steve's Secrets to Success. We're going to help each other with emotions. If you're worried about what Bitcoin is going to do later today or tomorrow, you've got the wrong mindset. Right? You have to have the mindset of a successful trader sees the bigger picture always and always sees both sides. You have to understand if what happens, what do we look for if we break to the upside? What happens? What do we do if we break to the downside? If you're not thinking about those two things, you've got to change the way you do everything in crypto. And let me tell you guys a quick story to success, right? We do at the end of the video, Steve's Secrets to Success. Let me share with you something that's really going to help you guys potentially for years to come. There's what's called the poor people mindset. I had it growing up. We grew up with struggling with money, right? We were always worried about this short time period of how are we going to afford rent in the next few days? How are we going to afford to keep the electricity on in the next few days? Everything growing up for us, for me, was the next few days. That's the poor people mindset. The middle class mindset is able to look at the next few months. Ooh, I hope I get that promotion in the next couple months. Rich people look at the next couple years. Rich people say, oh, in 5 years from now, I want my retirement to look like this. In 5 years from now, I'm going to have a job like this. In 5 years from now, my investment opportunities are going to look like this. This is the same with crypto, guys. If you're focused on the next few hours to the next couple days, that's the wrong mindset. You're not a day trader. Why are you acting like you're a day trader? This will save you so much time, stress, energy, and money. Those are things you want more of in life. You want more money, you want less stress, you want to control your emotions, okay? Quick lessons, but take a look at this. Fascinating stuff. The volume, right? We've been covering the volume at length. We want that U-shaped, right? We had our high in volume in February, just like in 2014. You can see in February was our high, and we are potentially at this move where we had the highest volume since February, right? Notice the resemblance. Highest volume since February. And then right before it, we saw the straight decline to minimal volume. And you can see here, we had that straight decline, minimal volume leading up to here. And then you saw us decline in volume from this low. You can see the volume here, declining, and bottoming out. That's potentially exactly what we're doing right now in the big picture, right? We had our high here, and we are declining in volume, potentially bottoming out before we reach a true capitulation, right? You have to be able to see that picture. But in the medium term, we're going to be bouncing around in this channel just like we did in 2014. We're not going to get emotional until you see a body above 4.2 or a body below 3. Simply put. All right. So now that we understand the short term, the small picture, we understand the medium term, we see what's going on with these moves in crypto, the big picture is going to unlock something that potentially could be forming right now in the charts. It's something we've never done in this 8-year history, and I want you guys just to be ready for if it does happen. What does it mean? Is it the end of the world? How long is it going to be that bad for? And what do we do to prepare for it? So let's get into that. This is a review, not a review, this is a comment on our most recent YouTube video. I'm going to summarize it for you. You can feel free to pause the video and read it for yourself. This is coming from Paul. Paul is from Australia. Paul was thinking about taking the classes for over a month. And his number one concern was the price. Is it worth it? Paul finally bit the bullet and decided, let me see for myself if the classes are really worth it. And Paul was blown away. Paul called it, quote, life-changing. So much confidence has come into Paul's hands, so much clarity when looking at the charts, and now he's starting to see things incredibly clearly with so much confidence. And Paul brought up an incredible point for you. If you don't sign up to the classes, think about how much money in profits you're leaving on the table. That's the mindset Paul had after taking the classes. Like, oh my God, if I didn't sign up to Steve's classes, there would be so much profits I would have left on the table because I had no idea really when to buy or when to sell. I had no strategy. So let that sink in, guys. Paul brings up an incredible point. And Paul, good day, mate. Thank you for your feedback. Guys, take full advantage. This is by far the best time to learn. And if you're not learning in crypto, you better change everything you're doing, because that is the difference between failure and success. All right. So you're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. This is by far our top seller. Highly recommend it. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. This will be the second link right down in the description. I'll link for you inside the video right here. Sign up right now and unlock the 5 powerful bonus classes. You're also going to learn my personal hybrid customized strategy so you can trade just 15 minutes a day. This is for folks who are really busy, that don't have time to sit in front of 9 computer screens. This is for you. Take full advantage. Best time to learn right now. Now let's jump in to these bigger picture charts, okay? These bigger picture charts. And by the way, what we like to do here is when everybody goes left, we go right. Right? And it's going to look opposite for you guys on the screen, but that's my left and right. When they go left, we go right. And that's how we've done it here. We're doing it very differently than everybody else. We're focused on education, keeping it simple, and really controlling emotions. All right? These are 3 really critical things that we're focused on here for every video. And we like to do things in a different way. For example, we compare the 2014 to 2018, which you see every human doing nowadays. Everybody and their brother is comparing 2014 to 2018, comparing those charts. But we were doing it when nobody was doing it. We were doing it about 1 year ago when everyone called us crazy. All the sheep, Steve, you're crazy. You can't compare because of Mt. Gox, because of the technology. How about Chinese New Year? You can't compare these things. It's different. There's different adoption. How about the ETF? How about the tax season? You can't compare these. And for 1 year, we stood our ground. And I said, guys, I have 18 years of experience. I've lived through a bunch of bear markets. I want to help you so that you can see the bigger picture, because this is how you win. And now, the sheep got slaughtered. The 3-day death cross, we called that out well before it happened when nobody was talking about it. It turned out to be the biggest thing that happened in 2018. The 3-day death cross is when we fell from 6,000 to 3,000. All right, it happened exactly on that time period in 2014, and again, it happened in 2018. So why is this important? The 200-week moving average could be the biggest trend, the biggest thing to happen in 2019. All right, and let me explain a little bit more as we move through this video. But we called out the 200-week moving average after the 3-day death cross. It started for us there. When we had the 3-day death cross, we didn't have all these price targets like a lot of folks had. We like to keep it really simple. We had one price target, the 200-week moving average. When we broke from 6,000, there was pandemonium in the streets. Oh my God, Steve, what do we do? There's blood in the streets. Here, we were emotionless. Why? Because the only one price that we were looking at was the 200-week moving average, which we hit exactly, okay? The reason that's important is 2019 could play a pivotal role with the 200-week moving average and could lead to something Bitcoin has never, ever done in history. There's 2 big reasons that we're looking for in the charts to lead us there. Number 1 is right here. This is the Bitcoin shorts chart. What does this mean? It means these are the total shorts for Bitcoin. We know that based on this trend line that we have been forming for almost a year, when we touch this trend line, disaster strikes. Simply put. All right, this is a trend line since March. You can see these two candles here. This candle from July 30th, when shorts are low, when nobody's shorting, Bitcoin's price goes down. And again, you may be saying, Steve, I don't get it. If nobody's shorting, shouldn't price go up? You have to remember, 90 to 95% of humans will be wrong and will lose money in crypto. It's not my opinion. Those are facts, and they'll be facts forever, unfortunately, which is why I'm here. This is my motivating piece. I really don't want to see you guys lose money. I really want to provide you my secrets and tips, which I do in every video, because I hate to see you guys lose money. So watch this. July 30th, we're going to look at that in the charts. When Bitcoin shorts were almost at a nil. And then November 12th. So if we go back to our chart here, you can see that, okay, July 30th. Wow, okay, price was at its peak and then we fell off a cliff. Okay, November 12th. All right, price was here and we fell off a cliff. We are really getting close here to our trend line, which tells us disaster is coming. Is it coming tomorrow? No. Is it coming the next day? How about in 3 hours from now, Steve? No. Just stay even keel, but we do need to pay attention to this chart. There's one other thing that's really important, and then everything's going to come together. What could potentially happen? We have the weekly stochastics cross, which could be, obviously we're not there yet. We're getting close, but we have to pay attention to this. All right, if you want to look at a weekly cross on the stochastic, how about this cross on December 18th? What happened on December 18th? We had a weekly stochastic cross. December 18th was right here when Bitcoin was about 20,000. These are really critical, guys. If you look at this cross that we had down, any of these crosses that we have in a weekly is nothing to blink at. These are very critical, really important, big, legendary moves. We're getting close, all right? What we did in 2014 is we actually got close and we went up and formed another high. We're going to see if we can do that, but we need to pay close attention to when this forms. Now, once we do have a weekly cross, and once we are here on our trend line, if those two stars align and both signals come in, we are going to be ready, because what it means is, for the first time ever, the first time in Bitcoin's history, we could have the power to cross below the 200-week moving average. We've never done it. Never done it. We're going to talk about what it means and if we're that concerned here in a minute. But 8 years of history, we've had tons of moves to the upside, tons of crashes in Bitcoin, but we have never crossed below the 200-week moving average. We've touched it twice in our previous real bear market. We've touched it once here. That's what we were waiting for, from across from 6. All right, we very well could have bottomed already, which would surprise everybody, which would stay true to a real story. How do you know that Bitcoin is bottomed? If everybody says we're going down. That's generally how to know if we've bottomed. And by the way, a lot of people think, oh, Steve, it's going to be easy to spot this bottom. I would say 97% of humans will not know that we've bottomed. Just a small percent. It's very difficult. It's almost like winning the lottery. And if you're trying to time the bottom, you should not even try. You're going to get caught with your pants down about 99.9% of the time. Trying to time the bottom is incredibly difficult. However, we need to be ready. If we do cross below the 200-week moving average, that's significant. Why is it significant? Well, the 200-week moving average will then be our resistance, and incredibly powerful resistance, some of the most powerful resistance we have. In 2019, I don't suspect that we'll cross above 6,000. I really don't, especially if we cross below this 200-week moving average. But this is significant. This is what I wanted to share with you. This could be one of the biggest trends in 2019, dealing with the 200-week moving average. Even if we don't cross below the 200-week moving average, if we do touch it again, it's going to mean the end of the bear market. I mean, this candle, which I still think we're at least 6 to 8 months away from. But no matter how you cut it, the 200-week moving average is going to be the most critical thing of the whole year for 2019. Whether we cross below or not, this chart right here, expect to see in a lot more YouTube videos. If they really want to tell you guys what is going on, what are the main things to think about, this chart right here is the only chart you should be really thinking about for the entire year of 2019. All right. So I want to have you guys be well aware of it now. If we cross below, am I that concerned? No, I really think that we have either just bottomed or we're just about to bottom in the next few months. So we're close. In my opinion, we're very, very close. Either we've done it or we're very close. So even if we cross below this 200-week moving average, it's not the end of the world. It's not. And if you think about this from a mathematical standpoint, we have come from different areas. This downfall from here and this downfall from here are very different. Obviously, they're very similar, but this run-up was really drastic. So we are at a higher point in order to come down to this 200-week moving average. This run-up was massive for a lot of you guys because you didn't know about these run-ups. If you take this trend angle and this trend angle, it's night and day. This trend angle is ridiculous. This run-up was ridiculous. So in order to crash down to our 200-week moving average, it wasn't as critical. This fall down to our 200-week moving average is a different fall, right? We didn't have a drastic run-up. It seems drastic to you guys, but if you take the trend angles, they're not even close. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Maybe that doesn't quite make sense, but if you watch this video again, I'm sure it will, right? So the point that I'm trying to make is that really clearly this chart, critical for the whole year of 2019. We're going to be following it really closely. So if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button with notifications on. In the next video, I want to make a video really diving deep into whether or not we've bottomed. And I really want to cover how February and March could be the most critical months of the entire year and what do we look for. So I want that to be our next video. Comment down below what you think about that video, but I want to make a really powerful, I mean a powerful video for you guys to be able to use to protect yourself, right? This is a dangerous industry. Now, we're going to get into a couple more things here. First, I want to share with you this review on our website. This is coming in from Phil S. Quote, I was truly blown away. After taking the classes, my confidence is at an all-time high. All the second guessing, all the stress are gone. I no longer make trading decisions based on emotion. Emotion is a money killer, guys. Make no mistake. You have to control your emotion. In order to do that, you've got to get a strategy. You have to be educated. My classes are changing lives around the world, guys. Take full advantage. This right here, near the bottom of a bear market, you couldn't design a better time to take classes. You couldn't design it. This is the best time. You're going to be ready for this next wave in crypto, and you're going to dominate. So here's how to sign up. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the very first link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. You're going to sign up to this combo if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you inside the video right here. Hybrid strategy. For those folks that are really busy, you're not going to need 9 computer screens, 15 minutes a day to be a successful trader. That's all you're going to need, and you're going to get it with these combo classes. By the way, you're going to unlock the 5 powerful bonus classes if you sign up today. Now, everybody watching this right now, I'm sure almost everybody gave a thumbs up right as you started watching, which, by the way, I love. I appreciate you very much. If you haven't done so already, scroll down on your phone or on your tablet or your computer. If you have a red subscribe button, you do not want red in crypto. Hit that button right now, subscribe right now, and turn on that bell so it's got the wings on it. And then you're going to get these videos hot off the press so you can stay way ahead of the trends, way ahead of the other humans. Hit that subscribe button, join something special here. And by the way, on the Twitter, our Twitter has been blowing up at Crypto Crew U. Go over there and subscribe right now. What I want you to do, if you said, Steve, I've already subscribed, I've already followed on Twitter, what should I do? Share this video. Share it right now on Twitter. Share it on, can you share on YouTube? I don't know. Share it on YouTube. Share it on Facebook. Share it on Instagram. Share it with your neighbor Joe. If you don't have a neighbor Joe, share it with Aunt Sally. Share it with your dog. Share it on all those Reddit posts, wherever. But the point is, share it one place. All right? Share it one place. And then I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We are building something so special. This is really, really, really incredible that I can come on here, speak from the heart, no BS. Nobody pays for my words. I tell you guys like it is, and we're changing lives. That is a secret to life. I could easily be trading myself and keeping all my secrets to myself, not sharing any knowledge with you guys, no tips, no advice. But to me, that's not rewarding. That's not why I'm here on this planet. I am here to change people's lives with money. That's it. That's it. That's what I started doing when I was super young. I always wanted to teach people about money. Since I was a little kid, I've loved it. Call me crazy, but that's what I liked. Some kids like dinosaurs, some kids like toys. I liked teaching people about money. I loved it. To this day, that's what I'll do until I die. So I'm so glad that people are appreciating it all over the world. The next topic, not as happy, but a lot of people are using my face. A lot of scammers are using my face, right? They're creating all these fake profiles. Oh, the fake LinkedIn profiles. Steve was a miner for 27 years. It's trying to sell you guys miner equipment. They're trying to give you guys these fake links and get into your bank accounts. And they're trying to do all these ridiculous things. Why are they trying to do that? Because we have the most trusted face, the most trusted brand in the entire crypto space. There's always going to be scammers. They're going to be here as long as I'm here. And I just want you to be well aware. Please don't pay attention to them. How do you know? Well, here on YouTube, and we have the links to my website. That's the only place I ever sell anything to anybody are my classes from my website. If you see my face trying to sell you mining equipment, that's not me. That's some scammers trying to take our brand, because we've created the most trusted brand in the entire space. So there's only one thing I do, and that's crypto classes. And you can only get them from CryptoCrewUniversity.com. You can only get them from the links in this video. That's it. All right. So just be well aware that everybody else is a low-life scammer. We talked about it. They're the poop that are on the sheep. Simply put. Next thing. Ooh, this is a powerful one. Get ready for this one. Steve's secrets to success. This is a good one. Now, we know that 90 to 95% of people will fail in crypto. That's not my opinion. Those are facts. We know that you have to be a professional to get to that small percentage of people that win. In sports, it's the same. Almost everybody will fail at sports to become a professional. When you're growing up, you want to become a professional. Let's take baseball, for example. Right? To be a professional baseball player and a professional trader, it's pretty much the same. Almost everybody will fail. A small group will make it, right? Let's say that you want to be a professional baseball player. You go to a tryout, right? You get there and you talk to the coach. And the coach says, hey, how much experience do you have in baseball? And you say, well, about a year. And he says, a year? And you want to be a professional? And you're like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, how much trading have you taken? You must have taken a lot of training from somebody that's done it before, and you must have educated yourself with the best skill sets that you need to master in order to be a professional baseball player. And you're like, training, master skill sets? No, I haven't done that. And the coach is like, what? You want to be a professional baseball player? You came here and you don't have a lot of experience and you haven't done any training with the proper skill sets? And you're like, yeah, I have. And he says, well, what's your strategy? You must have an incredible strategy. And you're like, strategy? I just kind of wing it. To be honest with you, coach, I just kind of wing it. And he's like, hold on, you want to be a professional. You have no experience, you have no strategy, and you haven't done any training from somebody that's done it? Guys, this is exactly what I see happening every day in crypto. People come into crypto, they want to be a professional, they want to get in that small subset of people that actually win. 90 to 95% of people will fail, and they come in without a strategy. They're not trading, they're not training themselves. They're not taking the education. They're not focused on the skill sets that are going to make you successful. They're not learning from somebody that's done it. Do you think you can walk in and be a professional baseball player? If the answer is no, what the hell do you think you're going to do being a professional in this industry? It's the same thing. I hope this is a wake-up call. This is a powerful message that I hope sinks into your brain. This is gold nuggets of information, guys. You watch other YouTubes and they're going to, buy this ICO. You're going to be a millionaire overnight. Oh, get this ICO. Oh, buy this coin. Buy this. Oh, interview here. Oh. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you the reality. I have 18 years of experience. If you want to step in and be a professional, you better be buttoned up. If you want to be a professional, get the education, get the knowledge, and focus on the right skill sets. You have to have a powerful strategy. You've got to be able to control your emotions, right? You can't just walk in and be a professional athlete. You can't just walk in and be a professional trader. And you are playing with your family's money. You're playing with your retirement money. That's more serious than going to be a baseball player. Take that words of wisdom, guys. That is gold nuggets that hopefully wake you up so you can see this big picture that you're in. All right? So remember that. Write it down. Really. Last but not least, to my students, I wanted to do a bonus class for you guys before my firstborn child is coming here very, very soon. And I asked you guys in the comments, what do you think? I picked out some good ones and combined them. Here's what the bonus class is going to look like, and then I'll tell you when it's going to launch. But first, I want your opinion on this concept of our next bonus class. I want the next bonus class to really be focused on these next moves in crypto. Like the next few months, what's my strategy? What am I focused on? Which coins am I focused on? What mindset do I have in the next few months? Am I buying all right now? Am I waiting to buy later? Am I waiting at a certain price to buy? Am I waiting at a certain time in the chart to buy? What exactly am I doing? Let me know for all my students in the comments. Do you love it? Or would you add something to that bonus class? Let me hear from you. And by the way, if you guys sign up to the classes now, you will be able to get this bonus class because it's not going to launch for probably about 2 weeks, 2-ish weeks, right? So to my students, keep that date in mind. And for you, if you know that you can't walk in and be a professional baseball player, please take that big picture concept in consideration. I hope this is a wake-up call so you stop losing all that money and you stop having all that emotion when you're losing money, or emotion of what to buy and when to sell. You don't need it, really. If you're looking at your phone multiple times a day, you don't need it. If you're worried, oh my God, Steve, the price of Bitcoin took a big dump. I'm talking it's down $13. What are we going to do? There's blood in the streets. You can't have that mindset. Can't have that mindset. And I'm here to help you guys. In every single YouTube video, I make an impact. I share with you lessons that go deep into the brain, lessons that are learning for you in the charts, lessons that you say to yourself. I guarantee when you're looking at the charts, you hear my voice. This is powerful stuff, guys. So take full advantage of this. So I'm going to leave you on that note. I'll see you right back here for the next video. I want to do a video on how February and March could be the most critical months of the whole year. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that topic. Keep the positivity flowing. Everybody that's given the thumbs up right away, I love you guys. We're truly building something incredibly special together, especially that pact we made in the last video, helping each other control your emotions. If you see somebody in the comments, help them control their emotions. Don't yell at them. Don't attack them. Help each other. That goes a long way, especially in a world like we live in today where nobody wants to help each other. They all give the finger to each other and they turn a cold shoulder on each other. We don't want to do that. That's not what we stand for here. It's not what we're about. If you're about that, this channel's not for you. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace and love to the Crypto Crew.